Good day everyone, Mr. Cargill here with our next AutoCAD video. Now in today's video I'll be showing you how to do your elevations based off your floor plans and the roof plans. Alright, so first thing we're going to need to do is to copy the walls and the doors and windows from our floor plan and bring them to a new drawing. So let me freeze all the other layers right here where it says freeze auto. So I'm going to freeze the dimension layer. The dimension layer is the only one I'm going to freeze. It's the only one I need to freeze. Alright, so now I'm going to highlight everything here. I can do that, or to highlight it I can just press Ctrl A and it highlights everything. Alright, so now I am going to right click, clipboard, copy. Then I open a new drawing. Alright, and then once I open a new drawing now, I am going to set my units and my limits. So let me type units. And let me change the precision to 0. That's in millimeters international. Click OK. Alright, so now I am going to set my limits. So the limits, I'm going to use 30,000. So the lower left is always 0, 0. Upper right, I'm going to use 30,000, 30,000. Alright, so I'm using 30,000. Good, so now my limits and my units are set. So let me paste this drawing. Oh, hold on. Yes, there it is. So I go right click, clipboard, and then paste. So now I can paste that there. Let me just bring it up a bit more and turn off ortho. Alright, so let me bring it up to about here. That's good. Alright, so I'm going to be doing the front elevation. Now, as you can see, this is the front because the veranda is right here. So let me just rotate this, turn on ortho and use the rotate tool. Click here and rotate like that. Good. Alright, so now I'm going to draw down lines from where the walls are and the windows are and the doors. So let me do this. Let me select a line, come here and draw this down. The length that you're drawing the line down by, it doesn't have a specific length. Alright, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and do the window right here where the window starts here. Bring that down as well. And you don't have to bring down all the lines by the same length. Alright, so let me bring down this line. Also this line right here. Also right here where the door starts. And right here where the door ends. No, there's a window here. Yeah, right here where the door ends. Alright, and also let me do this window here where the window starts. And also where the window ends. Alright, let me do this wall right here as well. And this window here. Alright, like that. Okay, here, this as well where the window stops, and this wall right here, let me bring that down as well. Alright, so once that is done now, I'm going to select the next line, and I'm just going to draw a horizontal line. There's no specific place for it to be, just don't put it too close to the building up here. So let's put it about down here. And we're going to offset that line by 150. And let me show you why we're going to do that. Alright, so this drawing right here will explain why we offset by that. Alright, it's loading. Alright, so right here, see this line right here? This represents the ground level, so that's the line that we just drew. So now we're going to draw the FFL, which is the finished floor level. And the distance from the ground level to the finished floor level is 150. So the line that we just drew, we're going to offset that line by 150. So offset this by 150. Good. And then now, that line that we offset by 150, we're going to offset it by 900 right here. So 900, offset this by 900. Alright, so select the offset tool again, or just press spacebar. Okay. Select the offset command, and this time it's 900. Alright, click here, bring that up, and then we're going to offset by 1200 and then 700. So 900, 1200, 700. Alright, so let us do that. So offset by 900. Sorry, 1200. And then 700. Alright, good. So when we offset by 700 now, there we get this right here. So we're at the ceiling now. Alright, so now we're going to have to draw what is known as the fascia board. And to draw the fascia board, we are going to offset this line that we just drew, because the fascia board is 150. So we're going to offset that line by 150, but this time we are not going to offset upwards, we're going to offset downwards. So offset by 150 down, like that. Good. So we have all our lines. Alright, good. So this outer line, we're going to offset that by 450 to represent the overhang of the roof. So this outer line, let me offset that by 450. Bring it over here, and this by 450 over there. Good. So right here represents where our roof will start. Right, where this outer line meets this top line here. And the pitch for our roof is going to be 14 degrees. So right here we're going to turn on polar tracking. Click on this arrow here. Click on tracking settings. And right here you put 14. I already have 14, but normally you'll see something like 45. Just change it to 14 and click OK. So now whenever you draw a line, when it's at 14 degrees, you will see a green thing to show you that it's 14, like right here. That shows me that it is 14 degrees. Alright, so I'm going to draw this line, no specific length, just draw it about there. And now we're going to find the center of from here to here. So let me just draw a line from there to here. Here. Yeah, so like that. So now let me find the center. The center is here. Turn on back ortho. If you're not sure where the center is, you can just measure it. Alright, and then now where that center line that we just drew, where it meets this 14-degree line, I'm going to draw, turn and pull our check in again. I'm going to draw that line, so right here. Alright, good. So there we have the pitch for our roof. So let me just trim this and get rid of that and that, and just delete this. Alright, good. So to ensure that that point was actually the halfway line, let me measure it to make sure. So from there to here is 6293, and from here to, sorry, and from there to here is 6293. So yeah, alright, good. So we have that. So now we're going to put in our windows and our doors, and to do that we're going to go to add center, so ADC, and when you go to add center you'll be here at home. So then you go and click on ENUS, click on design center, and then you will click on house designer blocks. Good. So we're going to select this door fancy, because it's an external door. If it was an internal door, probably like a bathroom door or something like that, you could use the plain door, but fancy door for the external door. We're going to take out this window wood frame and this, where is it? This half circle to put on the top of the window. Alright, good. So now we can close that. Alright. So right here now we have a window right here. So that means that the window is here, this space right here. There should be a window there. Now let me copy this window and show you something. So when I copy that window, copy it from up here, if I put it here, you'll see that it does not fit the exact space that the window should be. So we are going to have to make it the right size. Alright. So to do that, this is what we're going to do. We're going to measure. So this distance here is 914. Alright, so it's 914. Let me just exit this. So that's 914. And then this distance here is 1800. Because the size of the window is, or where the window should be, is 1800. So that means we need to make the window bigger. So we're going to go to the calculator, and that is the x-axis. So on the x-axis, we're going to divide 1800 by 914. That equals 1.963. So copy this, and then let's measure the x-axis, the y-axis, sorry, that was the x-axis. So I think this, the window frame is square, so this is 914 as well. Yeah, that's 914. And this is 1200. Good. So now we're going to divide 1200 by 914. So clear that. And 1200, we're going to divide it by 914. And we get that distance. Alright, so now we're going to type insert. And right here it says bathtub. I don't want bathtub, I want window wood frame. So this one. And we're going to change on the x-axis the number, the first number that we got, the 1.969. We're going to paste that because we had copied it. And then on the y-axis we're going to type in that one, or we can copy this one. No, we can't, so let's just type it in. So 1.312911028. Click on OK. Good. So now we have our window, so we can paste it. And let me see the space for the window again. Space for the window is here, so we paste it here, right there. And now it fits perfectly in place. So now we can copy this window because all the windows right there are the same size. So let me select the copy tool. Alright, and I can copy this from here. And the next window is over here. Right here. Yeah, then I think the last window is here. Yeah, that's the last window. Alright, good. Alright, so that's our windows in place. Alright, so now let's do the half circle, which will go on top of the windows. So let me measure this space right here. So this is 1800, I know that. So on the x-axis it's 1800, and the size of the length of the half circle is 914. Alright. Depending on the window design, I could just put this as is, like this. Copy it from the center here and paste it on the center here, like that. If that was my window design. Alright. But if I want it to fit, I will do this. I will divide the 1800 by 914. And when you divide 1800 by 914, you know that this is what I get. And we had already copied this, so we already have that copied. But so now we only need to worry about the y-axis. So let's measure. So we're measuring from here to here, which is 549. Alright, so since that is 549, and the height of the half circle is 457. So we're going to divide 549 by 547. So divide 549 by 547. 549 divided by 547, or was it 457? Let me check that again. Yeah, it was 457. So 549 divided by 457 equals this number. So let's type insert. This time we want half circle. Paste the first number that we got, the 1.9, which is that one right there. Then we're going to write in that one on the y-axis, which is 1.20131291, and click OK. So now we have this, which will fit perfectly on our window, like that. And good. And then we can copy this. Let me close this calculator. We can copy this from here, paste it here and also there. Wonderful. Alright, so that's our windows done. So now let's do the door. So the space for the door is right here. Let me check that. Yeah, so the door is right here. So this represents the space for the door. This space right here. Let me remove the center line. We no longer need the center line, we just use it to find the roof. So right here is the space for the door. And the door height is, the height of the door is from the finished floor level to right here. Where's up how the window is, so that's 2100. Alright. And this, the space is 750. Right here 750. 776, sorry. Yeah. Alright, so 776, and this distance is 2100. And on the door over here, this distance is 2134. Alright, so we're going to divide 2100 by 2134. Alright, so let's do this. Clear. So let's divide 2100 divided by 2134. Sorry. That equals 0.9, that number. So let me copy this, and this is on the y-axis. Alright, so now I can close this window. And for the this axis here, it is, for the x-axis, this distance is 914. Alright, so let's go to here. So it is going to be 776 divided by 914. I'm gonna get that number. So now let's type insert. Sorry. So type insert, and this time I want the door fancy here. Alright, and on the y-axis we paste the first number that we got. Then on the x-axis we are going to write in this number 0.849015317. Alright, and click OK. Good. So now our door is at the right size, so let's paste it, and the space for the door is right here. So paste it here, and it fits perfectly in place. Alright, good. So now we can close our calculator and we can start to trim up some lines. So let me trim these here. Alright. Let me also trim these lines over here, these lines over here, and I can trim all of these. Alright, and I can trim in here as well. Deleted a piece of the roof, I'll draw it back, no problem. Trim here as well, and in here. All of these vertical lines, trimming out all of these. So let me delete that, and this we can just extend it back to here. Alright, so we're good. Alright, we can also delete some other lines, so you can get rid of this line here. We can get rid of this line Wait, where are the walls? Wait, let me get the walls first. So there's a wall here, right beside the door, which is this line here. So we need that line, so we won't delete that one. And there's a next wall here right beside this window. Alright, so we'll keep those two lines. We'll keep that one and that one. Alright, everything else we can delete. No, we need that. So we'll delete this one over here. And we'll delete this one right here. And then we can trim these here. And same over here. And now we can draw back this line here. Good. Alright. And we can get rid of these horizontal lines. This one. Can also get rid of these window lines. These door lines. These window lines over here. Alright, so let's delete that. Alright, good. So this space right here represents our veranda. Let me just trim these. Alright, so this here is our veranda. As you can see, that's the veranda. Alright, so we are going to do this. We're going to have an arch for our veranda. It could be square, it could be rectangular, it could have a little bit of shape about it. But let's make it circle. So let me find the center of here to here. So let me just draw a line here from one end of the veranda to the next. So now I select a circle and the center of this line is right here. Alright. So if I do this, I can get an arc like that. I can get an arc like that. Alright, so about like that. And there's no specific length or height that you need it to be. Alright, so now I can trim the circle. Can trim off over here and over here. Sorry, mistake, Control Z. Trim off there, and then I can delete this. And there we have an arch. But you won't be seeing this part of the window since this arch will be blocking it, or that part of the door there. So but if we try to trim it, it won't trim because it will treat this as one entire thing. So we need to use the explode command, and we will explode this. So click on this and type explode, and we explode it. So now it treats each line separately, so now we can trim it. So trim there and there, here, there. Trim here, and then we can just delete these. And delete everything there. Alright, good. And also for the door, we won't be seeing this part of the door, so let's explode this. And trim this. Now we can delete this. Alright, good. So that is your arch on your veranda. Alright, so let's consult this drawing once more. Here. Alright, so we're going to put like a little rail, like a balustrade rail. And we're going to make the distance from the floor level to the top of the rail 876. Alright, so 876. So this line right here, we can offset this by 876. Alright, so it's right there. Alright, good. So we're going to leave an opening because we need space to go on the door, of course. To go on the veranda, of course. Alright, so let me draw a line here. No, can't trim it from here. So trim it from. So we're going to trim. TR, enter. So we can trim that little piece here. Then we can delete this. Alright. So now you have an opening here. So let me select a line and let me draw this line. Let me just offset that by about 750. Let me offset that by about 200 so we have more space. Alright, so like that. So now we can trim off this little piece. Alright, good. Alright, so now let's put some rails. And for the rail, the balusters are going to be 150, and the space between them will be 200. So this line we're going to offset by 150. Now 150 plus 200 is 350, so let's offset by 350. Alright, and this line here, offset that out by the 350. Same one here, here, all the way across. Like that. Then this line at the top, we're going to offset it by 150. So we do this. Good. And now we can trim out everything in the middle. So trim out all of those. These. That. Trim these. Alright, good. Alright. So now that will be like that. Alright, see? So now that's your veranda. Alright, so we're basically finished. Let's just do some dimensions, put some trees in the yard, and give the house some color. So for the roof, so let's create a roof layer. So layer properties, create layer, call this layer roof, and make the color. Roof is normally a greenish bluish color for the shingles, or a reddish brownish color, so we can use like that color for the shingles, or that one. Yeah, so okay. And we also need a wall layer because we're going to give our wall some color. So this is the walls, and this is going to be the color of your house. So whatever color your house is, let's say our color our house was like a creamish color, like that one there. Okay, 41. Alright, so close this now. So we're going to select an hatch, and we're going to use the shingles hatch. So click on this little drop down arrow there, and where it says this one, ARRSHKE, click on that, and then click in here, and that is your shingles. We will change the color, of course, but let's do the let's change the color for this first. Click on it and then go home and then change it to the roofs layer. Good. Alright, and then for our walls, let's select the walls layer, select the hatch, and this time we're going to use the brick hatch. So scroll down to brick here and paste it here. Alright, and here, Good. Also here. Alright. And here. Over here. And these spaces. Okay, and then here. And the baluster rails would normally be the same color as the rest of the walls. So you can make the baluster rails the same color as well. So let's do this. Alright, so do that and that. Alright, mouse is freezing a bit. Alright, so here, there. It is brick, but if you notice, you're not seeing it because it's not scaled properly. So let's set a better scale where you can see the brick. Oh, sorry, I just erased that. I'll put it back. Alright, escape. So let me hatch this over. Alright, good. Escape. So now we can double click this. Can change the scale from 1 to about 100. Let's see how 100 looks. 100 is too big, so let's do 10. See how 10 looks. Yeah, 10 looks good. And you have to do that for all of these as well. So double click, change it from 1 to 10. Go outside. And just like that. That is our for the baluster rails. No, you can change the brick hatch for the baluster rails. Let me. Alright. Since it's already like that, I'll let it stay, but we could have used just a solid hatch for the baluster rails instead of using the bricks, because that's alright. Let me do this then. Let me delete that hatch and let me do a solid hatch for the baluster rails. Let me do a solid hatch. And then I'll do brick for everything else. Alright, and then I can do brick for everything else. Right here. So do brick there. And over here. And also in the spaces. Alright, so that, this, and this right here, and right there. Alright, good. So now escape, and let's change the scale. So double click, change the scale from 1 to 10. Alright, good. Escape. Alright, there we go. Oh, we forgot to hatch here as well. So let me just space bar. No. Select the hatch. And hatch here as well. Escape, double click. Change the scale. Sorry. Change the scale to 10. Alright, good. So there we go. And we're basically finished. Just let us put in some dimensions. So we can dimension. So let's create a dimension layer. Alright, and let's make the dimension green. Alright, so the dimension is green, continuous lines and all of that. So now close that. Select the dimensions layer. Click on dimension. Click from here to here. Bring this out by 600. Same thing for the next one. Dimension. Click from here to up here. Bring that up by 600. Same for the rest of them. For here to here, bring that up by 600. And then for here, the height of the roof from here to down here. Turn on ortho. Bring that out to over here. Alright. No. Alright, I'll fix this green line here afterwards. Alright, so that's that. So let me do something first before I remove this green line. Let me go to annotation because you're not seeing the numbers. So annotation, ISO 25, modify, fit primary units, change this to 0, change this to period, text, change this from standard to annotative, change the text height from 5 to about 50. I think 50 will show. Yeah, that's good. No, use 100 because 50 is still a bit small. Change it from 50 to 100. Yeah, so now that's highly visible. This dimension right here, I'm going to explode this so I can trim this line. This line here. Oh, it only allows me to trim out a part. Alright, let me delete it then. And then I can draw back a line. Oh, let me delete this. No, let me just trim this. Good. Then I can delete this. Alright. So there we go. Now the ground level. Select back the 0 layer. And we bring this out more specific distance. And then we can add our trees. So go to add center. And on your home, ENUS, design center. And this time we're going to go to landscaping. Yeah, landscaping. And we can select palm trees. You can select other types of trees. If you want green trees, you can select shrubs, depending on what you want in your yard. Alright, and then we can now make these green, because trees are green. Alright, and we can move them in place, so we can just move this like that to there. Wait, let me just move it up to here. Alright, and then I can copy this and bring it over like that. Alright, so you have 2 palm trees there. You could have an X3 over here. Let me do this, then I can move it. So now I can move it from there to here, and then move it over. Alright, and you could also put trees on the other side as well. Let me just delete these and these and all of these, so delete those. Alright, and that is how you do your elevation plan. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video.